Well, hi there, everybody. Good Thursday morning to meteorologist Travis Klineski. We have cloud cover that's a little bit thicker across our south this morning. That is starting to clear out of here, though. Most of our clouds are basically right about here in far southern Nebraska, northern Kansas. There are a few back towards the north or the west as well, but this here is not actually ongoing. In fact, as I show you satellite and radar here, you'll look at the last 12 hours. There is no precipitation up there in South Dakota or northwest Nebraska. Any kind of precipitation might be in Colorado, and even that's pretty light. So Futurecast isn't really dead on with how this is playing out, but what we are going to see today is clearing. Skies will be gradually clearing up over the next several hours. Lots of sunshine expected today. The winds do get a little bit breezy this afternoon out of the northwest. They won't be as strong as yesterday's wind. Late in the day, we start to see maybe a couple of sprinkles or light showers to the northwest. You can see a few showers up there in the sandhills. As we get into this evening, those could pass through central Nebraska, and we may get a little light rain or sprinkles this evening, but as they push later into the night here and push to the east, we'll start to clear up skies. So skies clearing up, and get ready for a colder night ahead of us here with a light westerly wind. Now, west wind may prevent us from getting really super cold, but it is still going to be a colder night for most of us. Now, tomorrow, lots of sunshine for much of the day. A few clouds late in the day from the north. We'll enjoy a pretty decent Friday. Again, still a little cool, but better conditions after that colder start. Now, Friday night, one thing I'll also mention here, and I'm not going to go any farther out on Futurecast, but Friday night, if you see those southerly winds, they're going to start to pick up, especially later in the night. That's going to hold temperatures up a bit during the overnight Friday night. That's going to keep us with one of our warmer nights ahead in the days ahead of us here. So highs today in the 50s. Keep in mind, average high mid-60s, so we're going to be about 10 degrees below average for this time of the year. And then here come the 20s and 30s overnight tonight, colder as you go to the west and to the northwest. It'll be close to freezing here in the Tri-Cities area. Not quite that cold to the southeast, but cold enough for some frost to develop. As we get into tomorrow, or actually tonight, I do want to mention the alerts, the frost warning, or frost advisories, the freeze warnings. The dark blue, that's your freeze warnings. That's where the most immediate concern is for dropping to around freezing or below freezing. All those dark blue areas, that'll go into effect. Now, it's actually already in effect this morning down in southwest Nebraska, in northwest Kansas. But in southwest Nebraska, the warning, there'll be a new one that's issued out for late tonight after midnight. So actually, it's 1 o'clock Central Time. And that's the same for parts of central and northeast Nebraska. So it kicks in just after midnight and continues until 10 o'clock Central Time tomorrow morning. Those are the areas most likely to see 32 degrees or colder. Now, all those areas farther northwest, right here, you folks have already seen an into your growing season because you've had several mornings where it has dropped below freezing. So there's no need to keep reissuing frost advisories and freeze warnings. That's why we don't have those all winter long when we're colder and we're always below freezing. Farther southeast, meanwhile, we have frost advisories. That's the light blue shade. I know there aren't any little boxes that point to any of these here, but these are all frost advisories, and these are in effect for the same time frames, 1 a.m. to 10 a.m. tomorrow. And these are areas where it won't quite get to freezing, where we're looking at temperatures staying above 32, but cold enough. You get down to 36, 35, even colder. That's where you can see some frost develop. So these are areas where frost is possible, but probably not sub-freezing temperatures. After the cold start tomorrow, a little bit warmer for your afternoon. Mid to upper 50s northeast and then low to mid 60s elsewhere. So we do see slightly warmer temperatures for your Friday. And then I mentioned Friday night, the stronger southerly winds, that's going to keep us a little bit warmer. So how about lows in the 40s? That's a little bit better. That's a little bit above average for this time of the year, in fact. So it should be a better night for Friday night. Not as cold for those Friday night football games. Thinking I'm going to be heading to Hastings to check out Adams Central versus St. Paul. That should be a huge top 10 matchup in Class C1. So I'm glad it's not going to be super cold out there, super chilly for Friday evening. You'll still want to dress appropriately because it is getting to be a colder time of the year, but does not look nearly as chilly as what some of the other nights are in our forecast. Saturday's an interesting day, as this is a very similar day to yesterday. We do get a warm-up, but this is as a cold front comes through during the day, and so cooler air is going to start to work its way in from the north. So 50s up north, 60s, and then 70s farther to the south, and the winds will start to kick in out of the north and northwest. Once that front comes through, we may start to see an increase in precipitation, and then temperatures really plunge Saturday night. So let's sum up these 3 days here in the Tri-Cities. Again, we are going to be looking at 50s later on today, near freezing tonight, low 60s tomorrow, and then low 70s on Saturday before that colder air comes in. As for precipitation, We are looking at a small chance of some evening light rain or sprinkles this evening. And then Saturday night, late night, a small chance of rain. Now, this chance does not look great for Saturday night and early Sunday morning. Chances might be a little bit better as you go farther north, but even then I expect very light precipitation. Rain that might try to change with and mix with and change to snow as it gets colder. We're going to be down around freezing Sunday morning. Sunday does look to be our coldest day of the forecast with highs in the 40s. Another small chance of moisture Sunday night and a Monday morning. Still does not look like a lot at this point here. It's barely worth a mention, to be honest. Like I said, those several days there, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, northern Nebraska may have better chances of moisture compared to those farther south around the Tri-Cities area. Now, temperatures do look to gradually warm up. There still is some uncertainty with how much will warm up as we get into the early to middle portions of next week here. One thing that does look like it may happen is beyond Wednesday. As we get towards the end of next week, we may start to cool back down again. It looks like it might get a little bit colder at the end of next week, and we do maybe have a better chance of moisture towards the end of next week as well. Something we'll kind of focus on as we get a little bit closer to that time frame. But certainly gone are the days of the warm weather. The warmest day there is low 70s on Saturday. Outside of that, a lot of below average temperatures to come over the next 7 to 10 days. Well, with that, I'm going to thank you all for watching and wish you all a wonderful Thursday. Take care, and we'll see you all again tomorrow. God bless. Bye.